Liam Payne.
Liam Payne
has died after falling from the third floor of a hotel balcony in Argentina.
I always felt like it was a manipulation tactic to keep me, I don't know, it's kind of complicated, but I always felt like it was so that I could continue to feel bad for him.
Liam Payne's recent death has left fans and the world shocked. Authorities found surprising things in his room, raising questions about what happened. As more details come out, people are eager to learn more. What led to this sad event? How will it impact his fans and the music world? Join us as we dive into the shocking details of Liam Payne's passing. Liam Payne's death on October 16, 2024, in Buenos Aires, Argentina, shocked his fans and the music world. The former One Direction star passed away after falling from the third floor of the Casa Hotel in the Palermo area. The fall was deadly. It happened in the late afternoon, just after hotel workers called 911. They reported a guest acting aggressive, who seemed to be under the influence of alcohol. This guest turned out to be Liam Payne, who had been staying there for a few days before the tragedy. An autopsy report from Argentina's prosecutor's office confirmed that Payne's cause of death was polytrauma, which means multiple severe injuries that affect different parts of the body. In Payne's case, the injuries were from a high fall. Experts found 25 injuries on his body, including serious damage to his brain and skull. These head injuries were enough to cause death. His skull, chest, stomach, and arms all had internal and external bleeding, which added to the fatal outcome. The exact details of Payne's fall are still being investigated. Early findings suggest he was alone when it happened. Investigators did not find any signs of defensive injuries on his hands, which shows he didn't try to protect himself as he fell. This made them think that Payne might have been unconscious or less aware at the time. The way his body was found also suggests he didn't try to shield himself from the impact, something most people would do when falling. Also, substances found in his room suggest that Payne may have been experiencing a substance-related episode before he fell. The sad nature of Payne's death was highlighted by the 911 call made by hotel staff just minutes before the fall. The employee who called was worried about the guest's safety, especially with a balcony in the room, fearing something serious could happen. Even though the authorities came quickly, they were just moments too late to stop Payne's fatal fall. Payne's death has been labeled as doubtful or undetermined by the prosecutor's office. This means there isn't enough information to say if the fall was an accident or on purpose. The investigation is ongoing, and authorities are working to see if anyone else was involved. They are also running tests to find out if alcohol was in Payne's system at the time. Witnesses, including hotel workers and 2 women who were with Payne earlier that day, have been interviewed to help with the investigation. Was there more behind this tragic event? Could the messy state of his room hold the answers to what truly happened? We'll look into the unsettling discoveries made inside his room for more clues about Liam Payne's final moments. Stay tuned as we dive into the chilling details next. The scene inside Liam Payne's room at the Casa Hotel in Buenos Aires was chaotic, showing the turmoil of his last hours. When authorities entered, they found a shocking mess that hinted at a serious outburst. Items were broken and scattered all over the floor, adding to the disorder. A TV had been smashed, with a cracked screen leaving glass all around. The furniture was overturned, and various objects were thrown about, suggesting either a fight or a moment of rage. Amid the mess, police found clear signs of substance use. White powder, thought to be an illegal drug, was found on tables, along with foil and burn marks that often show drug use. They also found a half-empty bottle of whiskey, suggesting that alcohol had been consumed in large amounts. These discoveries gave a glimpse into Liam's worsening physical and mental state in his final hours. The mess didn't stop in the living area. The bathroom was also in bad shape. A broken soap bar and more pieces of foil were scattered around, adding to the sense that the entire room had been disrupted. These small details came together to paint a bigger picture of a man in distress. The overturned furniture and broken items all pointed to someone in a desperate and troubled state. Liam seemed to have been caught in a downward spiral of substance use and emotional struggle. Hotel staff had noticed Liam's odd behavior before the incident and had called the authorities. They reported that he had been trashing his room, and they were worried about his safety. Their concerns turned out to be valid. The 911 call made by the staff just before his fall showed their growing alarm. In the call, they said that Liam seemed to be under the influence of alcohol and was acting aggressive. This, combined with the state of the room, gave authorities a clearer view of Liam's condition leading up to the tragedy. The presence of prescription medication added another troubling element. Investigators found clonazepam, a drug used to treat anxiety and panic attacks, in the room. This suggested that Liam might have been trying to deal with deeper mental health issues. The combination of alcohol, suspected drugs, and prescription medication painted a picture of someone trying to cope with emotional pain. Sadly, this mix of substances could have clouded his judgment and driven him into an unstable state. The investigation into Liam's death has focused a lot on what was found in his room. Experts are analyzing the substances to figure out exactly what he had taken and how it may have affected his behavior. The physical damage in the room is also a key part of the investigation, as it helps explain what happened before his fall. With the mess in the hotel room offering clues about his last hours, many are left wondering what drove Liam to this point. Could his unresolved issues with his ex-fiancée, Maya Henry, have played a part in his downward spiral? How deep did their trouble go? Find out the unsettling details next as we explore the controversy involving his ex-fiancée. The controversy around Liam Payne and his ex-fiancée, Maya Henry, became a big topic just weeks before his death. Payne, a former One Direction member, was already facing criticism from fans, especially after he attended Niall Horan's concert in Buenos Aires on October 2. Some fans accused Liam of trying to get attention, especially after he posted on Snapchat that he was going to the show and wanted to square up with Horan. This stirred reactions online, with many questioning his reasons. At the concert, Liam was seen eagerly interacting with fans, taking photos outside his suite, and continuing to engage with fans after the show. Afterward, he shared a picture with Horan, expressing pride in his former bandmate. However, this didn't stop the controversy, as clips of old interviews and social media posts began circulating again, fueling more criticism. Some of the content that resurfaced included Payne's comments from an earlier interview with Logan Paul, which gained attention on TikTok and X. Payne's online actions and some of his past comments were mocked, with fans continuing to judge him harshly. Moreover, Payne's relationship with his current girlfriend, Cassidy, also got negative attention after a TikTok video she posted in August. In the video, Payne jokingly said she looked nice and covered up for once. Fans found this comment controlling, adding to the growing criticism of Liam. The situation escalated on October 14th when his ex-fiancée, Maya Henry, made serious claims during an appearance on a podcast. The internet is dead. Henry, who had been engaged to Payne from 2020 to 2022, described their relationship as toxic and shared troubling details about Liam's behavior. One of the most shocking parts of the interview was her claim that Payne had threatened to take his own life as a way to manipulate her. According to Henry, Payne used these threats to control the relationship, which worried both her and her family. She explained that they tried to help him by encouraging him to go to rehab, but Payne ignored their suggestion. Additionally, Henry revealed that she had to send Liam a cease and desist letter because he allegedly continued to contact her through her iCloud account, even after they had separated. Another layer of the controversy involved Henry's debut novel, Looking Forward, released in May. She claimed that Payne's family had warned her against publishing the book, hinting at potential fallout. The novel, said to be inspired by real events, raised suspicions among fans that it was based on her relationship with Payne. In the story, the main character, Mallory, goes through painful experiences with a famous man, leading many to see similarities in Henry's life. One of the most disturbing parts of the book describes Mallory being pressured by her partner into having a painful at-home abortion. Afterward, Mallory suffers from severe bleeding, but her partner's team discourages her from seeking medical help to avoid public attention. As discussions about Payne's relationships and mental health grew online, he found himself in the public eye for reasons beyond his music. This led to more concern for, could Liam's troubled relationships have played a role in his final, or was there something else at play? Now, we explore how his fans reacted to the tragic news and the impact his passing had on those loved. When news broke that Liam Payne had passed away, many of his fans couldn't believe it. Just hours earlier, his social media showed videos of him looking happy and calm. However, it was later revealed that those videos had been recorded 4 days before his death. The sudden difference between his online presence and the news of his death left fans shocked, and many refused to accept he was truly gone. It seemed impossible that someone who seemed so at peace online could have been struggling in private. The shock of his death led to a lot of rumors and baseless conspiracy theories. Some even speculated that his death was somehow connected to the criminal case against Sean Diddy Combs, although there was no proof to support this. In the confusion, online trolls posted mocking and inappropriate reviews for the hotel where Liam had died. Sadly, even Maya Henry, who was close to Payne, became a target. Some people left mean comments on her Instagram after the news death. Despite this negativity, many fans reacted with deep sadness and grief. For them, the loss of Payne was both surprising and heartbreaking. The hotel where Payne had died quickly turned into a makeshift memorial, with fans gathering to leave flowers, candles, and personal tributes. Many fans came together to sing his songs as a way to honor his memory and celebrate the impact music had on their lives. One fan, who spoke to the Associated Press, shared how much One Direction and Liam Payne had meant to her life. "I've loved One Direction since I was little," she said, expressing disbelief at his passing. She was heartbroken by the thought that there would never be a reunion of the band, adding another layer of sadness to the... Another fan, interviewed by CNN, shared her own connection to Payne. She had missed the chance to see him and the band during their tour in Argentina. Visiting the memorial site, she said, was her way of finally showing her support. "It's the only time I could clap for him," she said, reflecting on the bittersweet moment of honoring someone who had passed away. The outpouring of grief from fans around the world showed just how much Liam Payne had meant to people. While many struggled with the circumstances of his death and the gap between his happy public image and the pain he may have felt inside, their tributes were a reminder of the joy and comfort his music had brought to so many. How could such an uplifting public image hide so much pain? Could his tragic end be tied to deeper, more troubling moments in Payne's life? Could this tragic end be linked to deeper, unsettling moments in Payne's life? Next, we'll dive into his curious connection with Diddy and Salma Hayek, exploring a resurfaced clip that sparked new speculation about Payne's struggles. Liam Payne's connection to Diddy and Salma Hayek, which gained renewed attention through a viral clip from The Graham Norton Show, has stirred significant interest and speculation. The clip resurfaced after Payne's tragic passing and features an awkward moment between Payne and Diddy, with Salma Hayek's reaction adding further intrigue. This incident occurred during a 2017 episode where Payne shared an uncomfortable story about meeting Diddy at a party. According to Payne, he approached Diddy to introduce himself, but instead of a typical greeting, he was met with a prolonged, awkward handshake. Diddy made things worse by giving a sinister laugh, further unsettling Payne. While Payne was clearly uneasy recounting the story, the audience reacted with laughter, creating a stark contrast between the tension in his story and the amusement in the room. Salma Hayek, present during the interview, visibly cringed as Payne shared the details, her reaction sparking speculation among viewers. Some fans believe Hayek's discomfort might have stemmed from her awareness of Diddy's reputation and the controversy surrounding him at the time. Even in 2017, Diddy was under public scrutiny, and since then, his legal troubles have only escalated. This has added more layers to the resurfaced clip and the conversation surrounding it. The viral clip has reignited discussion about allegations and Diddy, fueling debates on his behavior and the broader power dynamic in the entertainment industry. Speculation has been rampant, with many drawing tension between clip and Diddy's on legal. Over the years, Diddy has faced multiple allegations, making him a controversial figure. Payne's story about their encounter has fueled widespread theories about what might have been going on behind the scenes and whether it had a lasting impact on Payne. Some fans have even speculated that Payne's tragic passing may somehow be linked to his interaction with Diddy, though no concrete evidence supports. Still, the timing of the clip's resurfacing and Diddy's continued legal battle have kept the theories alive. Since Payne's death, the clip has taken on even greater emotional weight, becoming a haunting reminder of the struggle Payne endured during his career. Now widely shared on social media, it has evolved from an awkward talk show moment into a focal point for discussions about Payne's struggles, spotlight, and the pressures of living a public life. The theories linking Payne's death to his past experiences with Diddy continue to circulate, reflecting the lasting impact the story has on both fans and the general public. Those in the know may be in trouble. I attended one of these parties, and P. Diddy was acting strange, saying, "Excuse me, I'm going to Meek Mill someone in the butt. Homes in LA and Miami have been raided by federal agents. Oh, Jennifer Lopez is going to be there. It'll be a cool place to meet those people." Joe Rogan reveals arrest warrants for Hollywood elites connected to Diddy. New details from Joe Rogan's podcast point toward Diddy exposing Hollywood elite involved in illegal activity. Could this mark the beginning of a massive Hollywood scandal? Did these elites play a larger role than we know? In a recent podcast, Rogan discussed shocking ties between Diddy and the infamous Jeffrey Epstein. The conversation began with comparisons between the two cases, noting how Epstein's arrest revealed a network of powerful people involved in criminal activity. Rogan and his guest expressed frustration that despite having flight logs and other clear evidence, no real action has been taken against these elites. As the conversation unfolded, Rogan speculated that Diddy might soon reveal the names of these Hollywood elites who attended an infamous party and participated in illegal activity. With serious allegations now surrounding Diddy, Rogan believes the rapper might choose to expose others to avoid facing the consequence alone. He pointed out that while Epstein took secrets to the grave, Diddy might not do the same, potentially pulling the veil off Hollywood's dark secret. This isn't the first time Joe Rogan hinted at Hollywood's connectivity. Months earlier, during a podcast meeting and Schultz, they talked about how certain elite were panicking after the FBI raided Diddy's house. fearing their names would be exposed. Shocking conversation took place months before Diddy's arrest. Rogan and Schultz speculated whether the raids were orchestrated by powerful elites trying to protect themselves. They pondered whether authorities were searching for evidence to tie these high-profile figures to Diddy and destroy it before it could be uncovered. Schultz even mentioned rumors that the raids weren't about Diddy, but more about keeping these elites' secrets hidden. Rogan went further, bringing up rumors involving public figures like Prince Harry allegedly connected to Diddy, hinting at how extensive Diddy's connections are. While this podcast episode has led to suspicions that elites may be trying to cover their tracks, who was the person that helped Diddy start his career? Many believe this person shaped Diddy's path and may have played a part in his actions. Let's explore Clive Davis and his relationship with Diddy. Clive Davis is a legendary name in the music industry. A Grammy-winning producer and record executive, Davis has played a significant role in shaping some of the biggest careers. Among those he helped was Diddy. Diddy, who burst onto the scene in the 90s, had Clive Davis guiding him as he built his empire. Davis was instrumental in helping Diddy establish Bad Boy Records and become one of the most influential music moguls of his generation. Diddy often expresses gratitude for Davis, calling him one of the first industry executives to believe in him. Their close relationship was often seen publicly, with them attending numerous high-profile events together. In 2020, Diddy was honored with the Industry Icon Award at Clive Davis's annual pre-Grammy Gala. Despite this deep bond, their relationship has seemingly changed in light of Diddy's recent legal trouble. Music personality Jaguar Wright has made strong claims about Diddy and Clive Davis, alleging that Davis not only guided Diddy's career, but also influenced his criminal activity. She suggested that Diddy was molded into the figure he is today under Davis's mentorship. Wright argues that to fully resolve Diddy's scandal, everyone involved should be investigated, not just Diddy himself. She believes Davis, as one of the key figures behind Diddy's rise, holds responsibility for Diddy's behavior. Jaguar Wright isn't alone in her accusation. Suge Knight, another former music executive, has also accused Clive Davis of influencing Diddy early in his career. Knight has alleged that Diddy was led astray by Davis and others, which eventually led him down a troubling path. Despite their long-standing collaboration, Davis has recently distanced himself from Diddy. When asked about Diddy's arrest, Davis denied even knowing him, which shocked fans given their years of public friendship. Davis has since refused to comment further on the matter. Interestingly, Diddy's longtime friend Jermaine Dupri has stepped in to defend him during this challenging time. Dupri and Diddy share a legendary friendship in the industry. Both successful moguls, they've been close since their rise to fame in the 90s. Dupri, known for founding So-So Def Records, has always been vocal about his loyalty to Diddy. After news broke of Diddy's legal troubles, Dupri was quick to downplay the seriousness of the FBI raids, suggesting that such attention comes with the territory for someone as powerful and wealthy as Diddy. He likened Diddy's situation to other cases where public figures face legal battles, expressing confidence that nothing serious would come of it. Despite Dupri's defense of Diddy, fans were puzzled, especially given the gravity of the situation. As rumors swirled, Dupri remained steadfast, continuing to stand by his friend and dismissing the speculation as overblown drama.